Right folks, we're in a second location for today and I'm starting this video upstairs, already inside the building, because I don't want to show everybody where it is. There are people closer to me that will recognise it, and more will become apparent when we go downstairs. But as you can see, once again, this is another place that's fairly trashed. I mean, the whole thing itself isn't that bad, but it's been clearly abandoned, and the occupants' clothes and everything are all still here. And if we look down, there you go, look, you can't beat a bit of rectal foam. There you go. So whoever was in here clearly had some medical issues. So we'll go round. This is one room upstairs. Now I've got to be careful up here because the ceiling downstairs has collapsed, and I'm not sure where it's done it. So there's a huge water leak somewhere. I don't know if it's in here in the bathroom. It doesn't seem to be, but as you can see, the place is just as was. Someone living here, all the usual toiletries and that kind of thing. You know, it's a place that was, I'm not going to say it was abandoned in a rush, but it was for some reason just out and out abandoned. They've taken obviously some stuff, but by the looks of it, I would say what they've taken is minimal. And we do have a kitchen. Have we got any? No power working. So as you can see, the kitchen was operational. Still got a takeaway container there, Earl Grey tea bags, lemonade, some olives. Might give you a clue about the nationality of the previous occupants, and usual kitchen type stuff that you would see, the kettle and a big pile of rubbish in the corner from usual kitchen rubbish, takeaway stuff, that kind of thing. They didn't do the washing up before they went. Then again, that's probably quite a modern thing. Probably people don't do that anymore. Pair of pants. So there's a few bedrooms up here. I think there's 4 or 5 altogether. This room is kind of like a laundry room come utility type place. There's a poor penguin or something there, look, which has seen better days. Poor fella. Nice pair of wellies up there at the top. Shan't show you those. Wellies are wellies. Can of paint, and there's something bleeping in here, like a smoke alarm or something like that, but I mean, it's abandoned type, just rubbish really. They like to skybox, who doesn't? Let's go to another couple of bedrooms. There's a few. Once again, I'm being careful on the floor because, as I say, the ceiling downstairs has collapsed so I'm being a little bit careful. This is a smaller bedroom, which once again, you know, as you can see, it's just completely abandoned. Difficult to know whether it was in a rush or not, I don't know, but there's no sheets on that bed, so whether it's being used, anybody's guess. And oh, found an unusual cupboard here. Let's have a look at this cupboard. Oh, ow, George. Oh, that's the stairs. That's where we just came up. That's the stairs down there. Quite a narrow, concealed staircase. Let's go back round this way. As is often the case with these places, lots of rubbish everywhere. Clothes scattered, all sorts of clothes, mainly male clothes. There's a couple of clues as to might be female, but they got some unusual artwork. And it's really just a case of clothes just scattered everywhere, as is, you know, sometimes the case for these places. What do we have? Some nice fragrance there. What is it? Anything? Don't know what that is. Don't know. I think that's a bit of old Johnny Walker special edition, some kind of whiskey, usual toiletry type bits and pieces, nothing strange. Now you're going to see something in a second which you will see in a couple of these rooms, which make your own judgment. There it is. So what was going on in here that needed that to be on the shelf next to your bed? Very, very, very concerning information. There is a newspaper here, which I don't know if you'll see it on this camera. There is a date here of January the 19th, 2020. So let's go further. There are more rooms here. Another one here, once again. And there's a couple of signs that somebody may have stayed here while the building's been empty. Difficult to know, although it looks pretty much like somebody has stayed here more recently. I don't think, you know, that cigarette packet is that old. Maybe, may not be. Someone's decided to use that in the middle of the night instead of the toilet, which I suppose, if people are staying here. And these heaters, you know, whether they worked or not I don't know, but they're still plugged in, because it seems there doesn't seem to be any central heating in this place, even though there's a radiator cover there. Strangely, there's no radiator behind it, so plenty of rat poo about. And let's continue. Been in that room, been in that room, been in that room. I think that's it now. I think that's it. Let's go downstairs then, and this is where you're going to get a better idea of what this place is. Very narrow, very creaky, quite scary stairs. Let's go down. And now you'll see where everything has collapsed, and it is absolutely, you can hear water running. I can hear water running, but I don't know where it is. There's clearly a huge water leak. Someone's tried to put a bucket there, you know, but that's long since leaked. So you're getting the idea of kind of what this place was now. And there we are. Look at that. So there is a leak up there and water is pouring through there, and that's not going to last forever. That is going to collapse at some point, which is why I was being extra careful on the floor upstairs. But I still can't figure out where that leak is coming from. You can hear running water, so there's probably either a burst pipe or something that's overflowed or something up there, but too difficult to know and not particularly my concern at the moment, although it is obviously a mess. I'm going to be careful on this floor because of course this floor is also wooden, and I hope that's not going to collapse either. So you can now guess what this place is or was within a couple of guesses. And I'm keeping my camera pointed down slightly at the moment because there's the front door of the place there, and right across the road is a sign telling you exactly where this place is. So I'm just keeping the camera down at the minute. And we've still got beer barrels here. Leftover Christmas bits and pieces. What do we have on here? I'm going to look at this before I film anything so that we don't give anything away. Looks like a diary, but we won't film the diary. What do we have here? Chocolate sauce. Wow. An unopened bottle of water. Sparkling. I believe this dangerous looking item here looks like a kebab skewer. So that's one place. Let's go around here. Another sign that someone may have been staying here. And bright sunshine out there. And I mean, the place looked as if it was quite nicely decorated. Now, cupboard under the stairs here, which has got, you know, I believe that's a couple of tins of coffee, some general sort of stationery type bits and pieces, nothing too interesting. There is a little safe there that's been opened and nothing in it. It's I mean, there was something in it, but I don't think it was anything really interesting. Nothing much to see in there really, to be honest, just more junk. So let's continue round, and as we go around here now, I'm trying again not to show you this sign which shows you where this place is. You can see we're right next to a road. You know, it's a fairly decent looking place, or was, before it was slightly trashed. This, to be honest, this place hasn't really been trashed. It's just the decay of abandonment, really, what's here. And you can see, which you can only assume was a bar there, and it was actually a restaurant, so we'll put you out of your misery. It was actually a restaurant, so they did take away stuff as well, like most do, and it goes out there to the back. But I will go, the door is actually open to this place, as you can probably see the big gap around it there, but there's another door around this way where I just sadly just walked in. Lovely old fireplace there, and it's a fairly old place, I believe, which has been probably slightly modernised, altered, changed over the years. And let's go around this corner. Now then, it's dark around here, and we have ladies' toilets, men's toilets. I'm not actually going to show you in the toilets. You know, you've seen a toilet, you've seen a million toilets, and it's a restaurant stroke pub toilet. A couple of fridges. Now then, the burning question: is there going to be anything in there? Holy moly, there is, and that smells. We're going to leave that. So, high chair there, little restaurant type high chair. Chair on its own. A little door going out to like a, don't know if it's a function room type place. Now, here's an interesting thing. Is it interesting? I don't know. But it appears that somebody has nicked the gas meter. Why would anyone take that? So, very odd. I've just realised I've missed a room as well. So can I get to that room this way? Let's have a look. The copper thieves have been in. So let's just go back to this and then I'll show you. So we have out here, which was some kind of function room, and then sadly the play area is all overgrown. Very sad. Very sad. But as you can see, the doors are all open. And let's at least try and shut it, shall we? Yeah, so this is, I guess, some kind of function room, which is like a shed type place, really, you know, an outbuilding made of timber, and not a fantastic amount to see. I imagine it would have been fairly sort of standard decor type place. I'm not going to film much more outside, so you can't really see where we are. I will try. Can we do anything out here without giving the location away? Yeah, we probably can. Let's go out here, look, and you can see they had a really sort of fairly nice outdoor area. The door that we saw a short while ago down the side of the bar with all the daylight round it, which is open, is that door over there with the chairs in front of it. There's another door there. They seemed to like their doors, and I imagine it was a fairly nice place when it was in use. It's certainly not cheaply decorated. You know, some of this false brick type stuff here, not my cup of tea. But you know, if you're in a restaurant type place, it's decorated and it looks acceptable, you know. So another door there. Where does this go? Let's have a look. Ah, there's another door here which I didn't know was here. Let's go. Here we are. Yeah, there's a, I don't know if this is an old part of the building, but I'm guessing that it was just a storage place, really. As you can see, beer barrels, cooking oil, and usual kitchen type stuff. I don't know what that stuff is there. Rubbish bags, takeaway containers. I suppose that stuff there used to have foodstuffs in it, which was delivered here in the containers or the buckets. And down here, I believe, is the kitchen. You can see, I'm just watching where I stand here. You can, apart from the fact you can hear that water running, which has caused the ceiling to collapse, you can see the type of cooking that they did, you know, on the big open flame grill type thing here. All the ashes are still in there, obviously. There is 2 doors into the kitchen. We'll go through into the other one. It does smell like a kitchen in here, and the floor is very much like a kitchen in here, as in it smells greasy, it is greasy, and it's very slippery. Yeah, the floor is, even though this floor is tiled, it's completely sodden, and it smells absolutely rotten. Rotten. Oh dear me, this is where all that water is here. The other side of this kind of bulkhead, stainless steel bulkhead wall there, is where that little bar area was, where the ceilings all collapsed, so you get the idea. A lot of the cooking stuff has gone there, so I guess maybe deep fat fryers, gas grills, gas ovens, whatever. There is evidence of someone being in here to try and stop the water leak, and it sounds like the water leak is somewhere up there. You can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera. I can hear it, and that's certainly where it sounds like the water is running. Where it's going to, etc., I don't know, but the thing that you see here on the floor, someone's obviously stood up there to try and have a look, see if they can turn the water off. Very commendable, but you've left some cracking footprints. But that thing there on the floor, as you can see with that, that's actually the canopy which used to be up on that wall there. And that was the, I guess, for want of a better word, exhaust type extraction system. So there we are, pretty much a smelly, horrible, greasy place here. And if you look now, you'll see, in fact, that wall that I looked at there, that wall, which I said is where the leak is behind, is not actually there. So that's water running over there, and this is a separate leak over here. So there's 2 leaks in here. There's one upstairs here, and then one in the kitchen back there that we've just seen. So people, that really is about it for this video. I didn't want to make it too long. It's probably not a lot of point in going into too much detail in places like this, just to show you kind of what it is. And final look in the main room. As you can see, unusual decoration. I'm not quite sure what this is all about, but you know, not horrible. It was certainly a fairly nice looking place. So, right, I'm going to be careful here because the sign is out there that tells you where we are. So I'm going to walk out now and say, once again, thank you for watching. This is Exploring Above, but as you can see, we're on the ground again. And let's just leave you with this shot here of the balloons again. Why the balloons? I'm not sure. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Help me grow the channel. And if you've got any requests or anything, comment, let me know, ask me questions, and we'll see what we can do. Bye for now.